Good evening, and welcome to Hackensack Middle School Physical Education Department. My name is Miss Flaim. First, we will go over procedures for PE classes. At the start of class, the students will first always go to Google Classroom and join the Zoom class via the link that is posted. For screen name, please use first and last names, no nicknames, no changing the screen name during class. I need to know who is there, and I do not know them by nicknames, and it is also for security purposes to keep out hackers. Make sure your volume is up and the microphone is muted. After joining the Zoom meeting, go back to Google Classroom and work on the Do Now. It will be the same every day. After the 2 minutes it takes to do that, you will return your attention to the Zoom class. Phase 2. At this point, the teacher will guide the students through a set of warm-up stretches. They may be a screen share of circuit exercises, or they may be directed to return to Google Classroom to click on a link participating in a YouTube warm-up video. Phase 3 of class. At this time, I will give them instructions for the remainder of class. This may entail returning to Google Classroom to work on and complete the assignment of the day. This might include watching a video clip, reading a related article, or answering questions on a Google form. There will be a new assignment every day to be completed during the physical education class time period. The first unit of every marking period is physical fitness testing, and we have come up with at-home physical fitness tests for your child. At the end of class, they will be working in Google Classroom, so they need to pay attention to the time so they make it on time to their next class. Zoom expectations. Your child should be on time for class. They should be prepared in a quiet place, making sure their computer is charged and the camera is on. If they're using headphones, they should be plugged in and ready to go. They should be dressed appropriately in proper clothing and sitting in camera view, not laying on their bed. They need to participate, be focused, attentive, and active. If they need to ask a question during class, they may use the chat. And finally, we are asking them to be respectful to each other as well as myself. For grading in physical education, every student starts with an A+. It is their responsibility to maintain that A+ by attending all live Zoom sessions and submitting 8 assignments for the marking period. We will be using unprepared marks in grading for physical education class, just like when the students are in school. Since we are not changing for PE or having live classes of activities, grading will follow this guide. 1 missed assignment equals 1 unprepared. 1 behavior incident equals 1 unprepared. 3 missed Zoom sessions equals 1 unprepared. And as clarification, a missed Zoom session is one where you are absent from the Zoom class but not listed in Genesis as being absent for the school day. In other words, cutting the Zoom session. At the end, assignments will be checked and tallies will be made of any unprepared marks, and the grade will be formulated using the scale you see here. This is pretty self-explanatory and very generous. For the 8 assignments, they will have a physical fitness test practice form of scores to fill in. They will have a physical fitness test official form score. They will have 3 soccer assessments, and they will have 3 football assessments, plus attending all live Zoom sessions at the beginning of every class. Units for the first marking period are physical fitness testing, soccer, and football. This is an example of a typical daily class. In this situation, the objective would be the 7th test of the practice physical fitness test, which is called the body squat test. The first thing we would do is a warm-up procedure. So In this instance, I would click the link and the students would participate in a 9-minute Sworkit stretching, strength, or cardio video. Following that, we would begin the instructions for the fitness test. For these instructions, they would be able to read them, hear them being read to them, and there is also a demonstration video at the bottom. After the demonstration video is played, the final link on this page would be the timer that would go up on the screen for them to see, and for this test, it is a 1-minute test, so it would be a 1-minute timer. After they write down their body squat score, they would return to Google Classroom to complete the remainder of the class assignment. In the first picture, you see a sample of what a Google Classroom screen would look like. In the second picture, it is a picture of the classwork page listing all of the assignments with day and date. In the third picture, it is clicked on the assignment for that day, and what shows up for that day is a link to an article for them to read for the remainder of class. Tech support. If you need any technical support, you can email the HPS Tech Department at tech@hackensackschools.org. If you feel that the Chromebook needs to be replaced, complete a form or call 201-646-6820. The student parent tech support request with the form is located on the webpage, the school webpage. Finally, we do not assign due dates and close assignments. They will be left open. If your child is absent from school, they just need to check Google Classroom for the date of absence and make up the classwork that is posted and hit submit. Thank you for participating in Back to School Night and have a great evening. If you have any further questions, please contact me at jflaim@hackensackschools.org.